price of dhoti.
This dhoti might be loose, it might come off. Before it does, I have to tell you that it has got many uses. Before it comes off, it will cover my shame. The original speech that I had thought of was supposed to be given in a projector. But there's Murphy's law. If there is something that has to go wrong, it will, and it has to go wrong. And that is where we have this dhoti. At the end of the speech, I'm going to talk to this person. Why? Why did you do so to me? I'm really angry at you now. So that's the first use of the dhoti. If you are angry, you can actually fold it up and show that you mean business. The dhoti, the lungi, the sarong, it's called by various names in various countries. And it is just not a normal garment that we use for our day-to-day life. If you look back in history, this was the dress for royalty. At that time, common folks were the ones who would tie it up and they would have to toil in the fields, while the royalties will move along slowly. And that is why it is supposed to be worn with pride. If you think trousers are the best thing, then let me tell you, no. This is the sign of royalty, and that is why we have various shades of it. In Singapore, it is multicolored. In South India, a plain white dhoti woven in a single thread signifies purity. And that is why we wear this attire for all our religious functions. In North, this is used to collect all the dust and sweep the floor as we walk. I remember my father, a very birdy man, would wear a dhoti which was tied on all sides. It was something that he would have to step into. When I asked him, Father, why do you have such a attire when everyone around me wraps it around them? He said, Son, I am the most clever person in this entire street. When the wind blows, and if I have to come to a situation where I am exposed like Madonna or Marilyn Monroe, I will know for sure that this is going to hold it together. But is that all that is there about dhoti? I told you that we can pull it up and then show that it is a side angle. But what about taking it around and putting it around on your vest or on your shoulder? This is what we do when we go to the fields. We toil and we toil under the hot sun, and this becomes our towel. It is going to wipe off my perspiration and my salt that I have been spreading on the fields. And is that all? Is that all where will it stop? No. When it starts to rain, I put it upon myself and shelter myself from the torrential downpour. It might not be of good use, but remember, it also is a towel. So if I get wet in the rain, I can as well wipe myself off. But there is one stage where none of us have explored the goodness of this cloth. Can anyone tell me what's the average length of this material?
3 feet.
3.9 feet? 4 feet?
4 feet. 5 feet.
Let's say if you are traveling in a bus with your parents, they are old and frail and they do not have, and it's a very crowded bus where they cannot get their seats. Or let's say if you are traveling in a train and you have to get into the general compartment where you have to elbow your way through everyone and then grab a seat. My father told me how to use this dhoti. He would come dressed in a very formal attire, but he would be carrying this in the hand. We children would feel, Father, keep this away. This is not a modern dress. and he would say, just wait. So as the train jumped into the station, my father would be gently walking along one of the slows or one of the carriages. As soon as it wheeled to a stop, his hand would jump in and part the dhoti on the seats. And he would be just standing there while all the children got in and all the parents got in. What did this do? It reserved the seat. Not only this, he would actually call out. If some passenger would try to sit on those seats, he would say, excuse me, that is my dhoti. And it was, people would take a look at that and think, okay, that is an extension of a person and I must not tread upon that holy grail. Is this where it all stops? No, it does not. This piece of cloth will keep on serving you for years, and for years, and for years. And finally it will come to tatters. And will you give it away? No. We live in a country where we know how to economize. So once it comes to tatters, one part goes off to be used as a wiping or a dusting cloth. The other part would become the